Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Weekly Sports Recap, and it seems that our sports teams were quite busy this week, so let's get right into it. To start off, the women's soccer team has been on a dominant path, as despite a disappointing 0-0 tie against VCU, this team has now gone 7 consecutive games where they shut out their opponents. But they will be put to a harsh test where they to travel to UNC to take on the number 2 ranked Tar Heels. However, the Cavaliers were up to the challenge, as despite facing a 2-0 deficit at halftime, the Cavaliers responded with 3 goals in the second half and take a much-needed victory 3-2. While the Cavaliers shutout streak came to an end, they went 662 minutes and 4 seconds straight without letting up a goal, which is now a new school record. The Cavaliers now possess an 8-0-1 record and are now ranked number 2 in the nation. They'll be playing 2 games this week, this Thursday against number 18 ranked Notre Dame and home Sunday against Louisville. Meanwhile, the men's soccer team played 2 games last week. The first game was a tough battle against Notre Dame, and with the team facing a 1-0 deficit in the final minutes, Kobe Ubogu scored a clutch goal to tie it up 1-1. But that celebration would be short-lived, as with just seconds left, Notre Dame answered back as KK Balfour found a wide-open lane and was able to run down the field and score the game-winning goal, as Notre Dame won 2-1. The next game was against American University, where the Cavaliers won the game 2-0. The team now possesses a 5-3 record, with their next game being this Saturday away at Syracuse. The field hockey team also played 2 games last week, both against ranked opponents. The first matchup was away at the 21st ranked Boston College. The Cavaliers fell short 2-1. However, in their second matchup, which was a home game against the 13th ranked St. Joseph's, the team won 3-2, scoring all 3 goals in the second half. The field hockey team now possesses a 4-3 record, with their ranking falling to 12th. Their next game will be this Friday, where they'll be home against the Syracuse Orange. The volleyball team had a busy weekend where they played 3 total games. In the Friday doubleheader, the team won 3-1 against ECU, with the Cavaliers dominating in all 3 sets that they have won, outscoring ECU 79-47 in total points. The team would win a much closer game against Mercer, the final score being 3-2. However, the Cavaliers can now pull off a 3-game sweep as they lost 3-0 in Maryland, being outscored 59-40. The team now possesses an 8-3 record, and they will have 2 games this weekend, both being home games. It'll be this Friday against NC State and this Sunday against UNC. The cross-country team participated in a Virginia Invitational last Friday. For the men's 6K race, the top 5 was dominated by Virginia athletes, with 4 runners placing in the top 5, which included second-year Justin Wachtel coming in first with a time of 17 minutes and 43.6 seconds, which is a 4:45-mile pace. As for the women's team, 3 runners placed in the top 5 in the 5K race, with second-year Margot Appleton coming in second with a time of 17 minutes and 10.4 seconds, maintaining a 5:31-mile pace. The cross-country team will travel to Boston College this Friday to participate in the battle in Beantown. That's about all I got for you this week. I'm Carter Dibsie, and I will see you next week.